I'll do it.
Right, so
I'll record it from this point,
so
if we have issues, we'll just
towards
go
the
from
wood.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're still live. I'm just recording it as well.
So neither of you is going to move towards the woods?
Nope.
We got you. All right. Everyone roll perception again.
23.
Damn. All right. All right. Adam?
Yeah.
Your second perception?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's cool.
21.
And Shelby, what did you get?
Oh,
What did you get for perception?
Rolled it. I'm pretty sure it was an 11 or a 12.
Okay. All right, so second round. Adine and X-Ray are still looking at the woods, but
Rolled
X-Ray is
again. I'm
praying.
sorry.
Oh, okay, that I was like, oh, you got another 12.
Oh,
Okay.
10. I rolled a 10.
All right, so X-Ray and Adine, you are both still aware of the woods. And X-Ray, you open your eyes from your prayer, and your prayer definitely didn't work. It seems like the woods are even thicker. And Osiris is starting to notice it, and he's like, well, yeah, I'll let you decide what you're going to be like.
Anybody notice this?
Notice what?
Yes, but I feel like it's trying to invite us in. And I've learned that if you go into some place that looks too inviting, we're going to die.
Yeah.
I kind of return back to my prayer, and I just pray to Odin and just to give me a sign to know which way I'm going. What would be the right path?
Okay. So everyone who passed so far, so Adine and X-Ray, you get to roll investigation with advantage. Osiris, you get to roll investigation. And Sakura and Istrik will both still roll perception. Istrik failed.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15? All right. So X-Ray, you're still looking at that's pretty thick woods. I'm not, you're still at the same mindset. You're like, I'm not going in there.
Okay.
Adine, Osiris, and Sakura, you all see the eyes.
Oh, I hate it so much.
The woods seem to have not thickened as you previously thought, but have actually slowly crept their way almost around you.
I'm just gonna look over at Bile and just be like, in my mind, what the fuck is this?
And everyone roll for initiative. And the three of you I just said saw the eyes. You guys get advantage.
Woohoo!
Oh, you said advantage?
Wow. Even with...
Yeah. Advantage for anybody that I said saw it the final time.
Was that me?
So actually, you did not get advantage. No, you did
okay,
not.
well, I'll
you
still
have a
take
13
the
on the
17.
last roll.
Well, the highest I rolled was a 15.
All right. Yeah, so you saw it. All right. So for some reason, no one's advantage is. Oh, there we go. For a second there, no one's advantage was loading up, which was weird. All right. D&D Beyond. I need the three creatures you guys are dealing with here. Okay. Okay, cool. So, as the woods have kind of grown around you, you begin to see semi-humanoid forms making their way out. of the woods, or of these like almost newly formed woods.
So I don't think Adine's initiative got captured.
It did not. All right,
and you did not put
seconds.
Sakura in.
I'm gonna roll Istrix, and then I will roll. Say what? Oh yeah, I put Sakura in. I could do that next. Sakura, what'd you roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what you were saying was a 15. Okay. And then where is Adine? There she is. Adine, you rolled a. Let me scroll up here. 8. All right. So 8. 15. Descending. All right, is everybody in the list? We got X-Ray, Sakura, 8, Adine, Osiris. Yep, everybody's in. All right, so also a little special fun part of this. Your oh wait, hang on. I almost forgot to put your little what do you call them? Your familiar.
Yeah. His name is Whisk. Yes.
Whisk.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, the creatures from the woods approach. Now, did anybody roll? Nope, nobody rolled a critical success.
Nope.
So, except for one of my guys. So we'll deal with that later. Istrick will go first, and he just, as usual, would like to rage, and chooses to. And swings his great axe of lightning at this creature. And the creature's
I'll be
gone.
right back.
Okay. And then once that creature's gone, Istrick uses another step to go after another one. And that one's not gone.
So his health is anywhere between 13 and 27.
Yes. All right. And with that, it is this one's turn. So it's the campaign spreadsheet. There we go. Had to get that loading. All right. So that is one of these. Okay. So that one, after being hit, uses its claws to attempt to go after Istrick, but misses. And attempts one more time, and hits for 3 health.
What did I miss?
Istrick cleared one guy, and
Just Istrick, you know. Okay, cool. So, beyond that, let me get you guys up. There we go. Okay. So, continuing. Then our critical successor is out of the woods and immediately rushes for Osiris. His first attempt is a constrict. As vines come off his body and come at you, that is definitely a hit. I'm going to need you to roll a... Let me check this. Bludgeoning damage and a larger small target is grappled. Escapes. Is restrained. Okay, so... Yes, you are currently restrained, and when it's your turn, you can attempt to escape it with a strength check. And you take 11 bludgeoning damage from the vines.
Got it.
Okay. And then he does it again. That time he misses. But you are still grappled and restrained. So no damage, but yeah. Alright, the second one comes out and bum rushes into Adine with another constricting punch. Adine, what's your AC?
10.
So vines fly out, and as he constricts you, you take 6 bludgeoning damage from the vines hitting you, and are now grappled. And then we cut to X-Ray.
All right. So, seeing everything going on, I'm literally just going to pull out some fire in my hand and cast Flaming Sphere. So, they have to make dex saves, and I'm putting it right here. So, this one and this one.
Ping that spot again.
So, I'm putting it here.
Okay, cool. All right, so that would do 9 damage. They have a dex save. So, dex save and dex save. So the one by Adine does not get hit. Somehow, but the use of its vines, it keeps the flames at bay. However, the second one burns into ashes from its weird, pokey-looking body.
Perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action and then smash that sphere into the guy who apparently was trying to ward off the fire. So he has to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He failed that one. So, how much damage is that?
8.
That's 9 damage still? Okay. Oh. Okay. Now... Alright, let me type these in real quick. There we go. So that's... And then it's... 100... 25... 50. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright.
And that's all I can do.
Okay, got it done. All right, so all right, and then continuing, the one that you just killed, which is gone. So Sakura, you are up.
Okay. The one that is right here, I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip, so it needs to make an intelligence save.
That'd be the one right here?
Nope. This one right here.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so intelligence save. Bam. Critical failure.
What? So they get double damn then?
Hell yeah.
Cool. So that's 14 damage times 2, so that's 28 mind damage.
Brain damage.
So the vines that make up this thing's body just sort of fall apart. You just see a pile of vines on the ground now.
Okay, cool. I turn around and then I get ready to attack that guy on my next turn.
Okay. Alright, so I just got these guys entered in, so now I'm just adding them to the thing. Real fast. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, and with that, Osiris, you're up.
Strength save, I assume, to break out of the grapple.
Alright, so yeah, strength save.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it.
I was gonna say, yeah, with your +7, there's not much short of a critical failure you could do to not break this.
I'm not grappled, not restrained.
So Yep, you are not restrained, not grappled. You break yourself free, And now go ahead. You can't move, but you can attack.
So, given my recent level up, I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to point to the guy that did grapple me and use Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Looking for the roll. But I also get, as a bonus action, because now I have War Magic, I'm going to attack him with my grab ones.
Shit, alright. Yep, that's a hit.
So, I don't know if it killed him, but I'm going to be like, fuck you.
As you break free, you toll the dead, and you see this thing's face sort of contort in some kind of pain or something. And then, as it begins to regain its composure, you slash through several of its vines, but it is still standing.
Okay. Well, that's all my actions I can do with this one, so we're gonna call it. That's turn.
All right, Adina, you're up, or is she still?
Oh, she's back.
I'm here.
Okay.
That's a 9 for the strength save.
Strength save. Yeah. Oh, that 9 is your strength save. I see it. So you are. Oh wait, that thing's dead. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. My bad. Forgot about that. Yeah, so that one's dead, so you don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, go ahead and take your turn.
So I'm just gonna thorn up that one, just for reference.
Okay. All right, so that 13 is a hit. 6. So you see some of its vines sort of crack apart, like they aren't holding together, but it just reforms its body after the hit to retake its place. Anything else?
She's working on it. She's working on it. She's getting
Alright, I was trying to make my mouse.
This is the only movie you have? Okay. Alright, so with that, Tisk. So Tisk, riding around on Sakura's shoulder. Oh wait, hang on. I almost opened the wrong creature page. There's a Quasit familiar variant. Looks over at this creature and tries to scare it. So looks over at the one in front of Istrik and attempts to scare it. So it's going to have to make a wisdom save. And it failed. Or and it succeeded. So it is just looking the Quasit in the eye and being like, nah, I'm not doing that. All right, and then we cut to this one that you just hit, Livy, and it's going to move forward and attempt to grapple your employer. And your employer is not only grappled,
the fuck?
is
Does he have 3
unconscious.
hit points?
Yeah, something like
Good
that.
Lord.
Pretty close. All the merchants are considered commoners, so their hit points are very low. So
Wait, so he just got
cut
attacked?
into Istrik.
Hold on
He
one
is going
second.
to-
I zoomed
Yeah,
out
he's
because I was
attacked.
dealing with stream stuff.
Okay.
So Bade got attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bade is now unconscious.
Well, I apologize for wanting to time
And
travel
grappled.
here. Is it okay if I use my warding flare since I was handling something? To impose disadvantage?
Are you within range to do so?
I have 30 feet now.
Oh, shit. Are All right, I'll let you time jump because you do all the work of running our stream. So I'll let you have a mulligan in there. So go ahead and impose disadvantage. So he will re-roll. So he actually rolled higher. So yeah, so Bade is still unconscious and is grappled.
I tried. I at least wanted to make it a point that I tried.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, and now jumping forward again, Istrick just finished off this creature down here. So he smacks this thing, and its sort of pokey, thorny-looking body just crackles apart. And with that, the blight that is attacking Osiris decides to do a different move and does Entangling Plants. Everyone within a 15-foot radius must make a strength save or is captured. Oh yeah, this area is now difficult terrain, meaning you'll all move at half speed. In addition, each creature of the Blight's choice in that area, when the plants appear, must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained. The creature can use its action to make a DC strength check, freeing itself or another tangled creature within reach on a success. So you can assist each other if you aren't captured later on. X-Ray, you are restrained.
Welcome back.
Shelby, you got to do a strength
X-Ray is
save.
restrained. Osiris, you are not.
I got a what?
The strength save.
Do I have to as well? Am I in range?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much all are, including us.
What do I need to do? A deck save?
Strength.
Strength save. Istrick is going to react to this problem by throwing his axe. So he does not get he crit succeeds. And so when the vines come for him, he pulls out a hand axe and chops one away and throws the axe at the blight. And hits. And everyone forget the strength saves because that
I rolled a 2.
Well, yeah, you would have been restrained for sure. All right. So that thing's dead. X-Ray, you're up.
So,
and no one is restrained now.
Yeah, I'm not even worrying about that at this point. I'm first going to use my bonus action to move my flame sphere to hit, well, the only remaining guy.
Yes.
So dexterity saving throw.
Failed. So roll up that damage.
7.
All right.
Is he still up there?
He's still alive. There's a couple burnt ends of his vines, but everything else is intact.
And then I'm going, because that was my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Bade.
Okay. All right, that is enough. So Bade wakes up.
And I just say,
wrapped
stay
in vine.
down.
Say again?
I just say, stay down.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else?
Sadly, that is my actions.
All right. Sakura, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Conscious Mind Whip at that last one.
All right.
I need him to make an intelligence save.
Got it. Intelligence save.
Perf.
he
14 brain damage.
All right. So as you hit this little blight, it yet again, like you see it looking totally normal. Like it looks over at you as it sees the spell like being cast, and then it's as if its body just falls apart into a pile of vines.
Cool.
And with that, that little encounter is over.
Okay. Cyrus is going to reach down and get a stamp to bear and like, okay, you can get up now.
I'm gonna check the bodies to see if there's if they're literally just vines or if there's anything to them or anything at all.
Yeah, I want to try to feel if there's any magic trying to control these, like they're golems.
Or loot.
So,
both.
As you both, sort of study these things, choose survival or history. Okay. So I'll wait for Sakura. Survival or history?
Let's see. Survival or history for sure.
All right.
That would be at 18.
Okay, so you both, after studying these things, get a pretty good view of what they are, and you've heard of them. You've seen pictures. You may have even run into one in your lifetime. These are blights: a needle blight, a twig blight, and a vine blight, specifically. With that in mind, all these little creatures are just your average, random creatures from out in the woods. They are technically evil. They're not what you would want to be out in the woods alone with. Naturally occurring, yes. They are considered plants.
I'm literally just going to cast Firebolt.
So you may have just come across...
Any loot on them?
Roll for investigation.
I mean, Sakura was looting as well.
I know.
And I need that.
Sakura, investigation.
Ugh. 6.
You both got a 6. Okay, so amongst the piles of vines, you find vines, twigs, and needles. You find vines, twigs, and needles.
Stupid.
I'm going to pick up the one that's right next to me, and I don't know if it's Adine or Aiden at this moment, but I'm going to pick this bastard up and shove it onto our fire pit.
It's Adine.
Okay.
Okay. The fire gets a lot bigger.
I'm just gonna. I just look at Osiris through the fire and be like, well, we don't have to cut down any wood now.
Mm-hmm.
It also gets very smoky because it was the vine one, and they are a bit more moist than the others.
Moist.
Yeah, I was trying to know what I was going to say.
Moist. All right. Would you guys like to do anything else while you're at your first rest stop? Now that you've avoided the random hunting party of blights.
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to check on Bade real quick. I actually want to talk to Bade real quick and just be like, are you okay?
He just looks at you and says, I'm fine. That was just a little too close for comfort. I imagine if it had been able to drag me away, I'll just assume you guys wouldn't have seen me again.
We wouldn't have let that happen.
We would find you. You're a patron.
And he just looks at you with a sarcastic grin, thank you for your concern.
You hired us knowing how we are. Well, one of us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh. All right. So, as night begins to fall, you guys leave, and you're heading out. You're on your way to the end of the day, and you come across a group of knights around not a campfire, but a sort of circle of torches.
Okay.
And they seem to be all praying. They're on the side of the road. What do you do?
Osiris
Do you keep going? Do you approach?
Do I hear the words that they are praying?
You want to try to listen to the words they're praying?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for religion to interpret what's happening.
Nat 1.
Okay. You don't understand Jack. You're actually convinced that they worship Odin.
Can I listen and see if I can tell what they're saying?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for religion.
13.
Okay. So what you hear is at least 5 or 6 voices basically saying, just sort of chanting that continuous like, "Aww." And in the middle, you see one of them standing and reading from a book, and he is reading a tale. Do you want to listen to the tale?
Does it sound like a tale I've heard before?
Roll for history.
I just rolled it. Where did it go? There we go. Why am I rolling so bad tonight? Roll a 10.
Alright, so you don't recognize it. You hear a name that you may have heard somewhere or another, but it's not anything of any like great note. You hear the name Lord Soth. Soth. Like Soth.
Okay, got
Like
it.
sloth without the L.
Yeah.
So you are hearing what turns out to be a priest in nature, at least, reading to these 5 knights that the story of this man's life and death.
Does Lord Soth, do I know him to be attached to any, cults or religions?
Nope, he was a man of note who sought release in death and instead was left with the curse of becoming a death knight as you listen to the story.
Oh, we got feedback there for a second for some reason.
But yeah, you hear the chanting, and you hear them talking about a man who died in a fire and sought the release of death, but instead was ended with the gift of becoming a death knight.
That's a very interesting way to put that.
Of becoming a death knight.
It sounds like
I would imagine if they see being turned into a death knight a gift, that they're probably not good in nature. I'm going to relay the information to everybody. Quietly.
Okay. Okay.
So they're telling stories. They're not actually... could have sworn they were talking about the greatness of Odin.
Well, they're definitely not. I think the story is kind of like their special book. Kind of like how the Bible is for Jesus.
So, and then I just hold a little bit of fire in my hand. Should I?
I mean, they're not trying to attack us, but they're not good people, I don't think. They're basically talking about how becoming a Death Knight when you die is a gift. So I would assume that they're not good people. But they're also not attacking us.
Forbidden warriors, those cursed souls.
So, as you guys have this discussion, one of them flees the circle.
Oh?
Runs away.
Bolts it towards the caravan, not armed, just running.
I'm gonna fucking hit him with a Tasha's Mind Whip.
Do I sense like he's about to cast magic?
Okay. Okay, you roll for Tasha's Mind Whip, and you roll for Arcana, even though it'll be too late.
God damn it. 21 on top of it.
16 damage. 16 brain damage. I'm just trying to get him to hold, stop, and just be like, woo, my head.
You do know I have a spell called Command to literally do that. Not kill people.
I mean, now we can use it. Now we can...
You mentioned this now.
I don't know all the spells in your fucking book.
I've only used it. I've used it on you.
You used it on me?
To make you stop a few times.
Stop doing what, exactly?
From murdering people.
How well did that work out for you?
Very well the first time, until you disregarded it right after.
There you go. There you go. Maybe it's not such a great spell, dude.
So, as you hit this guy, I need you to roll insight.
Oh, yeah. Not horrible. A 16.
So.
Yeah, they definitely look like fucking Death Knights to me.
So as you hit him with that spell, you were listening in, so you'd be closer. You'd be over here.
Yeah.
And you were talking to X-Ray, who's right there. Perfect. So, so as he runs, and he, starts to get behind X-Ray. Doesn't seem to show much interest in X-Ray. What was your insight?
16.
16. All right. So you, as he goes down from that first hit, see the fear in his eyes as two of the knights set upon him and begin. One of them has a torch in its hand, and it begins to push it towards the guy, as the other one is literally pouring oil.
Fuck!
And since you are now involved, you can choose to flee, but everybody roll initiative.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to cast Command on every single one of them.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 for initiative. Hot diggity damn.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to mark this one because he's special. And the other two are going to have special circumstances.
Special circumstances.
So, basically, you see... Well, actually, this one will be the other special circumstances. So, you see the one that is holding the torch, his eyes are bright red. Like bright red. The other three that are not, on the ground are all looking pretty normal. Oh, also, Adam, can you roll for, what's his face? Adonis?
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 for initiative.
Okay. I can't click on Adonis, though.
Okay. Sakura. That's weird. All right.
No, because you didn't give me
just
control.
Tell me what he gets then, and we'll fix that later.
Yeah, well, he got a 6.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, doesn't Adonis just go when I go?
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
He's technically still not his own human being as far as everybody else knows.
So are you still going to let me do my command spell prior to, or should I just take that back?
Yes, I am. So you do your command spell, and I'm going to roll all these. And you rolled down the one on the ground as well?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, so we have a guy with disadvantage. He succeeds. We have the two guys with normal, or three guys with normal. Wow, two of them failed. One of them crit failed. So we'll talk about that guy later. And then one with advantage, and he succeeded. Okay. So the one on the ground succeeds, and the one that's red-eyed succeeds.
All right, so I just say
the two halt. Backed by the fire.
Okay.
Halt.
So it literally means like they can't move or take any action or movement. Yeah, so that effect on the ones backed by the fire is powerful. Like it stops them in their tracks before they start moving. Even though they haven't made any moves yet, so you're not sure about their well, they can't. Literally intentions. The spell in combat literally makes it so that they can't do anything during their turn.
So your halt on the critical fail one, he dropped everything he was holding and basically went to like parade rest, like planted himself to the ground as hard as he could. And he will basically go ahead and roll for I guess perception. No, Arcana. Give me Arcana.
16.
You can tell something about his complete failure to resist almost opened him up to it, and he is essentially permanently rooted to that spot until you release him.
Perfect.
Okay, continuing. First turn is X-Ray. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are. I got you the wrong number. What was the number? 18. Yeah, you were way up there. Okay. Descending. There we go. Okay, cool. What's your dex, just so I know?
10.
Okay, so you do go after that Death Knight. All right. So, X-Ray, you're up.
So I'm going to hop down here where they are. They have the one on the ground. And first of all, I'm going to try to talk to them and be like, what are you doing? Why would you try to murder someone on the side of the road?
The one on the ground is literally begging for his life. Like, please save me. I didn't know this is what this was. I thought I was just joining an order. I help. And he's like crawling. He's attempting to crawl away.
Okay. Can we insight check him real quick?
And the one with the blue dot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Same.
Oh, good. I only did an 11.
Not great. I rolled an 8.
Okay, so as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
And what did the other two do?
Corey, you're less sure. Say it again.
What did the other two, when I said those words to him, not just the guy cowering, how did they react?
So the one guy is still basically stuck. He can't move. He is 100% human though. Now that you're up close, he is alive.
This guy?
Yes. The one with the blue dot, however, he looks at you with terrifying red eyes, and as you see a sort of burning fire appearing not around him, but it's as if you can see it coming from within him, and a sort of shadowy mass as what should be his skin. You come to a very terrifying realization. You are facing an actual Death Knight. And as you come to that realization, if this was a video game, that big red skull that says you're too low level appears above his head. I won't even lie to you guys. You are now facing something that's challenge rating 17.
And what level are we? Fucking 7?
So I'm creating a home brew campaign for us, and these are one of the people I looked at. So the second you gave me the name, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yes. You knew immediately, oh, shit. shit.
We gonna die.
So, X-Ray, what would you like to do to finish your turn?
Well, I'm actually, because I haven't really done anything yet. I haven't taken my action. So I'm going to look at this Death Knight. And I'm going to say, did he willingly join the Order knowing what he was about to do?
And he looks you dead in the eye, holding the book and the torch, and simply says, all want Lord Soth's gift.
Oh, so he's like gone. He's like giggity gone.
Yeah. And I need you to roll Arcana again, real quick.
$13.
Okay, so you do notice some sort of like almost like the flame and the eyes seem to flicker like together. Like there's something connected between all of it. Not like a life force, but more like just like a power.
Okay.
Like you can feel power pulsing from both him and the torch. Oh, and then we'll just tie this in. Although you guys all have dark vision, so it doesn't fucking matter. All the torches but his have gone out, including the ones on your own caravans.
Already.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm going to look at
Next
the guy
one.
on the floor and say, if this is a pledge, and you are trying to run away from your sacred Rite, that's on you. And I take my movement and go back to on my horse.
The fuck?
Shit.
Oh, man.
All right. I guess this is
It ain't
happening.
gonna be happening when it gets to my turn.
Okay. Then we cut to Osiris.
Yeah, I'm
who's
saying I'm still
over there.
mostly playing unaware to what's happening. You know, I'm gonna move since I see something happening over there, just to be like per se preventative, because I don't see most of these things happening. I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Whatever, just so I can try to take an advantage point of like, what's actually happening over here.
Okay. So, Adam, what else does it say about the spell? Like, they're allowed to attempt to resist the command on their own turns, right?
It only lasts for one round. So no.
No. Okay. So, wow, you guys avoided a much harder fight for the first round, at least. These two are just stuck. They can't move, and that one crit succeeded. So, all that pent up energy is just standing there. All right, Sakura.
I'm
Adonis's turn.
going to tell Adonis to go grab the man with the red dot and pull him as far away as he can from them.
Okay. Oh, wait, he can run through friendlies. What am I doing? All right, so that would have. All right, let me redo that movement. Now I know so I know how long he actually went. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, literally 6. So he runs over and grabs the man and gets ready, and then uses his. I'm sorry. Let me do a. Adam, do a strength check for me with Adonis.
Saving throw or just check?
A check. Yeah, check.
6.
Okay. Unfortunately, he is not successful in fluidly picking this guy up, so he is not going to be able to move for the rest of his own turn.
Okay.
But the guy is now on his shoulders.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh! I only have 6 movement. 2! Bloopers, tupins.
You are on a giant lizard.
I am on a giant lizard.
You're all on mounts. I just want to remind everybody of that. Like,
So, giant lizard moves, and I can also move, correct? How far does the giant lizard go?
Let me answer that by pulling up its character, or its creature sheet. Not L giant. Okay, so we have the giant lizard can move 30 feet on its own.
So that's the same amount of speed as me.
Yes.
Ugh.
So you technically have, if you wanted to dismount the lizard to do your full movement, you could technically move 60 feet per turn. But only on one turn, since you'll be dismounting the lizard.
Right. Man. Ugh, I just don't have any good away spells. I'm going to I'm gonna get off. Oh god, now I can't not. There we go. I'm going to pretty much just help Adonis move as far away as
all right.
as we can.
So, go ahead and roll a strength, or let's do a strength check again. And I'll decide how we're gonna react. How your assistance helps.
That could have been a nat 20, but it wasn't. I rolled a 13.
All right, so you get the guy. You and Adonis together get the guy up on the lizard.
Perfect. I love that for us.
But Adonis is not on the lizard.
He'll be fine. He's tactically a demon.
All right, fair enough.
And then that's it.
Okay. Adine.
I would like to roll for history
Okay.
and see if I am familiar with these things.
So, you know what a Death Knight is, technically, but seeing one in person, you aren't really able to identify if any of them are actual Death Knights.
Okay.
But you're aware of what this looks like relatively.
Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna be kind of weary. I am going to bark skin myself.
Fair.
As a bonus action, healing word myself.
Okay.
And then I would like to run away with my horse.
Okay.
How far can my horse move?
So a normal horse, which in this case is a draft horse.
A war horse is 60 feet.
Let me find him. Yeah, war horses are 60. I'm gonna... Where the hell is the draft horse? I know it's in here somewhere. Alright, I guess I have to search the word horse in this list, because apparently it's not going to just give it.
I'm pretty sure getting maybe on 40 feet.
I'm pretty sure it's the same as normal, but I just wanted to make sure because,
It's the one I flipped up. It says 40 feet. Mm-hmm.
This 40? Okay, so the horse and you can go 40. Yep, I just found it too.
And then, guys, are we going north or south?
You are going north.
Okay. I would like to move 40 feet north then with my person.
So, since this encounter is very, I guess I'll call it, this way to describe it would be like, you're in a caravan.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, everybody else stopped to check out what the hell's going on. So, yeah. Yeah, so you're ahead of the caravan now. So you just bolted.
I am still, close enough that I can see my friends, but far enough that I can, skeptically watch from a distance.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. So Istrik, being confusingly cautious, walks over to Bade, and he goes to the back of his carriage, climbs the top, and just looks back and is like, "Sir, do you want to flee, or should we stay?" And Bade is going to roll a wisdom check. Bade. Old. We're technically all commoners, so I guess I should just search a commoner. There we go, commoner. Wisdom save. What? Oh no, he is terrified. Okay. Yeah, Bade is floor it. Get these horses in gear. And so Istrik runs back and does an animal handling. And it does terribly. So the horses do not take off. Tisk climbs up to the front of the lizard. And Sikor, do you have anything specific you want him to do?
Adonis?
Tisk.
No, I'm just going to tell Tisk to stay quiet and hang out by me.
So he uses his action to instead turn into a form that kind of looks like him, but also looks like a bat. So he's winged, and his arms are gone, but his tail is still there. And he just sort of coils the tail onto your armor and hangs off of it a little bit. Okay. The guy that you saved is very grateful.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "Don't make me regret this."
So he just tells you, "Don't worry, I'll help as best I can." And I gave him partial access to what Death Knight can do, so he is able to use Searing Smite. And you see his darker, weird longsword that he has begin to glow with a sort of dark radiance. And that radiance becomes a black fire. And then he just waits. So he readies an attack for if one of the other Dark Knights comes close. This Death Knight is rooted to the ground, and this one, I believe, rolled a nat 1. So even though he is sitting there being the only true Death Knight most likely on the battlefield, he is standing there with the book and the torch, just glaring at all of you and watching this go down. Almost as if he's reacting as if his power should have just convinced you all to stop. And since it didn't, he's just stuck. X-Ray, you're up.
I'm just gonna leave. This guy made a religious pledge. Okay. I see Sikor grabbing him, but I literally am just to the point where it's none of my business.
Such a man here.
So I'm going to take the horse its full movement and go north.
You technically have a warp of 60 feet.
Well, I can't move the horse. I can't move the horse, so.
Unlike me.
Oh shit! All right. Okay, so you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, you exit the map as far as I'm concerned. So you get moving, and anything else?
I keep kind of like an eye out because at 60 feet away I can still do things, but I'm just gonna wait right now.
Okay. Oh, Cyrus, you're up.
I know.
You are
I've seen
all the way at the
everybody
back.
run, so except for Sakura.
I'm about to leave, so.
Assuming I could hear history and various conversation, I'm actually going to use my movement to run back up beyond.
Roll perception.
Okay, gotcha. That's a 12.
So you roughly, like, you heard the part where he was explain, like, he basically, you could tell he was afraid, but you did not actually hear the words.
Okay. When I say, because that was my next follow-up question, is could I see Istrick like fail trying to take off?
Yeah, you saw Istrick like walk to the back and be like remotely intelligent for a moment. Be like go to the employer and be like, should we go? And then he's like, and then you saw him turn back and get ready to go. So you're like, oh yeah, we're leaving. Okay.
So
and none of you have technically. Well, we'll see.
Playing as Osiris,
Anywho.
then assuming that's all I heard, then I'm going to just use my movement to run right up here beside Sakura and the lizard and be like, what's going on?
I'm just gonna be like, we're leaving.
Oh. In that case, then we'll use I'll use the rest of my movement. I'm trying to measure there. Hold on. I mean, it puts me technically right there, so I'm going to move over and not overlap. But
Perfect. All right. With that, anything else?
no.
All right, so Adam, you said your command lasted only one round, so
Correct.
these guys begin to move forward. But do not yet attack. But the one has readied a Hellfire Orb
Christ.
in his hand, coming out of the book specifically. And he simply looks right at you, Sakura, and is like, release my charge, or I will come for you.
I'm just gonna be like, the moment he decided to leave, he was no longer your charge. Just let it go.
Okay. So the moment you say that to him, he puts the Hellfire Orb onto the torch and just wicks it at you.
Bone blade.
Directly at you. And I need you to roll a
I'm
dex
also
save.
rolling my bone blade.
Okay. So the Bone Blade will give you the chance to... You know what? We'll add the Bone Blade to the save. So go ahead and do your dex save, and then roll a d4 below. Or, sorry, d6.
Oh, God.
We're at that point.
Hold on.
d6.
D6, okay. So that's a 22.
In total, 22. Okay, yeah. So we're doing half. So you take a total of 16 fire damage.
Okay.
And 16 necrotic damage. And now for everybody else involved. So Oh, just out of reach. Okay. All right. So, Kevin, you have a warhorse thing pulled up still?
Warhorse stat block, yeah.
All right. Can you roll 2 dex saves for warhorses? And then I will roll one for your Death Knight friend. As well as the giant.
The animals right now.
Yes, you do as well. You do as well. And then Adam, can you make Adonis actually roll one as well? Oh man. Osiris, I need you to roll another one for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Nat 20.
There you go. Okay, so Osiris, you use your scimitar and like try to spin it, and at first you're kind of holding the flames back, and then you start to like spin it and like move it in the right motions where the flames really just part around you.
All right,
Jesus.
So you completely avoid the damage.
Parting of the flame seed.
However, your horse
that's not great.
Is completely engulfed.
What's the damage cap?
It's a lot.
If it's more than 19.
It's the same that Sakura got. It's a total of 32. It's 16 fire and 16 necrotic. So what really sucks is for the people who failed. Like failed. So both horses are dead. The giant lizard is dead.
My lizard?
Your lizard is dead.
Who rolled for my lizard?
I did.
That's rude.
All right, you go ahead and re-roll then. But I'll just tell you, his health is not super high.
What is it? A dex save?
Yeah, dex save for a giant lizard.
So as Osiris is doing like the splint, like he feels like the horse like give out beneath him. Can I like say that I just stand up like as the horse is falling? Like, or do I need to do that? Because technically the horse gives out beneath me.
So you were on the run like already. So as you like turned to try to deflect this thing, because you crit saved, as your horse went down, you were able to kind of catch your footing, and that's when you realized like, oh shit, and that's when you started deflecting it like fully. So you're on the ground, but you're deflecting. The part that's going to get scary is that Bade's carriage is now one horse and uneven.
Right.
So now your employer is in a lot more danger as well as the rest of the issues of just, Death Knight.
I tried to help an innocent person. I always get bit in the ass for it.
And Adonis failed. Yep. So, and Tisk has poofed out of existence.
I was going to say, I can bring Tisk back. Tisk can come back. I have a spell for that.
If you have I gave you Find Familiar, right? Like,
I think so.
If not, we'll just find it in D&D Beyond and you can cast it. But yeah, you can cast that spell and bring him back.
Okay.
But right now he is.
So, DM, real quick, is this the actual Death Knight, the one throwing the fireball?
No, that'd be the blue one. Blue one here is the actual Death Knight.
I'm not seeing the icon colors at all.
Oh, that's like a little blue dot right there.
I can see them.
This one?
How about now?
Yeah.
How about now?
No, it's probably just my connection. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this one right here is the one who threw the Hellfire Orb.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna. Oh wait, I shouldn't close that because you might summon him back. So keep the Quasit on the field. Okay. So, and then Adonis failed. Pretty much everybody failed except one of the horses and Kevin.
Yeah.
And Sakura.
All right. Is it my turn yet?
It is now your turn, yes.
Lit. Okay. I have a second red orb, correct?
Oh, like a soul stone?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Perfect. I'm going to make eye contact with Adonis and just be like, I'm using this. Is that okay?
And he just sort of, like, you see what could, because the angle you're looking, could be a blink, but you take it as a wink.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and look at the guy that I saved and just be like, sorry, but you just got my lizard killed. And I kick him off.
Oh, damn.
And then I cast Animate Dead on my lizard, and I put the eyeball in him.
All right. So, Animate Dead spell works on what? Size-wise?
Oh man, I keep.
Bless you.
All right, there's a lot of cat hair on this blanket I'm using. I think that's why I'm sneezing so much.
Medium or small humanoids. So it says choose a pile of
medium or
bones
small
or
humanoids.
So
like
the Larry the Lizard, because it's the Soul Stone and it's special, I'm going to let you roll for Arcana to attempt to do this.
Okay. Don't fail me! It failed me. Well, it's not that horrible. 14?
Yep, good enough. So, you are now looking at Larry the Lizard, Larry the Undead Lizard, who I'm going to change his name now. There we go. Oh, whoops, why is it all caps?
Larry the Undead Lizard!
No, it was just Undead, so it's Larry the Undead Lizard. Very confusing. All right, so Larry the Undead Lizard comes alive, and...
Bro's been kicked off, so you can take him.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And then with my movement, I'm going to... well, I guess I'm going to tell Adonis to hop on the lizard.
Okay.
So we're all on there together. And then I'm going to move us all over here, and I'm going to attempt... I don't know if you'll let this, because I already cast Undead, but I was going to attempt to attach my lizard to the carriage and, remove the horse.
Okay, so that's going to take, So Animate Dead is an action, right?
Cool, okay.
Yes. You can... Basically, your whole next turn between you and Adonis will have to be doing that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at
they're mobile.
I'm going to look at Bait and be like, I'll give you some gold for a new horse. For now, my lizard will be your next one.
Okay. All right. So, anything else?
Cyrus will just say, cover you.
Adina, you're up. You ran away. You are way ahead of everybody else. Actually, you and X-Ray, because of how far the distance was, are right next to each other.
We sure are. I would like to turn to X-Ray and go, do you know what's going on? I just feel a sense of impending doom.
Man tried joining a cult, didn't realize it was a cult, then tried running away. He should really stick to his guns, but from what I've seen, we've kind of gotten our employer into some trouble, so depending on what the other two did, we might have some recovery work we might have to do.
Oh, wonderful. Let's get back in lunch, shall we? If we're needed.
Okay, so what are you going to do first? You're going to move backwards? Or are you just going to slow down? Okay.
Slow down.
I'll even you out with... Well, actually, since they're not moving yet, yeah, I guess you just stay right where you're at. So, alright, anything else?
No, I'm just basically trying to make sure no one does anything stupid.
Fair enough. Alright, with that, Istrik is going to attempt another animal handling. This one went slightly better. They have begun moving. So, actually, you are now one step closer to the carriages. Because they've begun to move. Well, one of them has. Alright, Death Knight guy who wants to live, stands up after being kicked off the lizard, and just keeps saying I'm so sorry, I just want to live, and he casts Elemental Weapon on himself Sorry, not elemental weapon. He's going to have to do it. He moves forward and attempts to defend himself against one of these soldiers.
Boy's gonna die.
He takes 3 longsword attacks and that searing smite from earlier, which gives it an extra 1d6 of damage on the first hit. However, the 1d6 fire damage, the fire on his sword seems to stick to the what do you call it? Other knight. So this knight now seems to have a small amount of flame on him.
He did have a fucking gas in his hand. Sucks to suck for him.
That's fair.
That's what happens when you try to light someone on fire, you fucker.
I kind of look back as she makes that comment, and I just glare at her because I set people on fire all the time.
I was gonna be like, I didn't mean it like that.
Again.
Hey DM, are the horses dead, or are they like technically doing like saving throws?
Oh, horses die. Yeah. He obliterated, like, the one that was under Kevin is basically a smoldering pile of meat right now.
But the other one?
The other one is, like, also that, but because it was further away, it's more, like, deeply burned and singed, and it is definitely dead. There are organs showing.
Okay.
The lizard was also mostly obliterated, but because she chose to, like, put the soul stone in its skull, it sort of reformed around it. So it's really ugly.
Larry's.
But it is technically all in one piece.
Cute little boy.
So, with that Death Knight attempted to defend itself. This one is still stuck, thanks to Adam's powerful command spell. And this next one, that's not the real Death Knight. This Death Knight moves forward and stares down Osiris. And Osiris, I need you to roll a perception check real quick.
I'm ready. That's not good. That's definitely an 8.
Okay. Though you can't see burning eyes, you don't know enough to know whether or not this thing is undead.
Okay.
Okay.
And it swings its sword at you.
Cast shield as a reaction? Cool.
You can.
We're going to go ahead and cast that, which gives me a plus.
So, great news. The first one was a crit fail.
Oh, that's good.
So you can now react.
Ooh.
And this might be your favorite part of the day because, as I told you, the level of these things, like the challenge rating. I don't know if you guys remember how I divide up XP, but a lot of XP.
Damn, I need to attack one of those motherfuckers. Actually, wait, I did.
Do I only get? Can I cast a spell?
So you can cast a spell, yes.
It's probably gonna make it though. I don't know. I feel like I've been better with hitting. Fuck it. I'll try it. I am going to attempt to cast Person.
Okay. The range target is going to be paralyzed. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. Okay, cool. Alright. So this thing is going to cast a wisdom save. It did succeed.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that was it.
Alright, and what's your AC?
Now it is a 23. Or 522.
Okay, so the first obviously is a crit fail, so this thing almost loses its sword, and using that, you attempt to hit it with a spell. However, it holds itself, regrips its sword, and swings, misses. But then this third strike catches, and you take. Let me double check this. Okay, so just being one-handed, you take a total of 7 slashing and 20 necrotic.
Oh, walk over by me.
Dang, I gotta go back. I'm still up. Sorry. I just accidentally did it the wrong way, so it healed me, and I was dang, what was I just at?
Gotcha. All right. With that, X-Ray Nezo, you are up.
So I'm actually going to ride back to the dead horse that's here.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to cast Revivify.
On the horse?
Yep.
Okay. This is going to be a traumatic sight. The Revivify is not as powerful as like an actual animate or a like soulstone or something like that. So although this thing now has 1 HP, it is still very
You can
damaged.
heal it.
I bonus action
So-
healing worded.
Okay. The burns do somewhat subside. Oh wow! Because its HP is total 19. You actually mostly heal this thing, and it begins to stand up.
Got it.
And I look at Beta and be like, we need to get out of here now.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. With that, Osiris, you're up.
I'm deciding. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without an opportunity attack, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Get up on my lizard.
Yeah, but then I get an opportunity attack to back away. Yeah, alright, well,
I guess, yeah, you can't take the disengage. Well, I mean, technically you could. You can take the disengage action.
and have to wait another round. Or
Well, no, you can take disengage. You still have your movement at that point. You just don't get an action to do anything.
Yep.
Yeah, which is fine because we're just trying to get the fuck out of here.
Right. Sure. Okay, so I'll disengage so that way.
I'm gonna reach my arm out for you to hop up on the back of my lizard.
And this way. Attempt to do that.
All right, I'm gonna pull you up on a lizard. Climb up on her.
That's good because there's no commentary.
So I'm just reading.
No, you're good.
What this guy has.
I used disengage to back away, and then I moved to right here, and Sakura helped pull me up onto the lizard.
All right, so you three are on the lizard now. Since it's undead, it actually isn't as overburdened by 3 whole people on it as it would have been normally.
Best decision ever made.
Thankfully, you had that extra soul stone.
Yeah. It was just around my neck. I ripped it off and shoved it in its eye socket.
So, with that, Osiris, anything else?
News.
Okay. So, the Death Knight that is now fighting the one guy who's trying to survive, the not full Death Knight, he takes his 3 attacks against our not so lucky friend. And AC, okay. So the first one takes 27. The second one's going to be two-handed and takes... Oh, come on, let me do my math. Takes off 35. The third one is a critical fail. So as it begins to swing, this guy grabs the wrist of this one and takes its longsword and slashes at its arm, attempting to take off the arm, doing a total of 35 damage back to it. Okay. And then the real Death Knight takes one step forward past 2 of its compatriots, and it casts Destructive Wave.
That sounds about as lovely as it's about to feel.
Mm-hmm.
You see him just lift his foot as if it was not that powerful of a spell, strikes the ground, creating a burst of dark energy that ripples outward from him. Each creature within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So I need you guys to roll con saving throws right now.
Fuck.
7.
Oh, good. Adonis did 24.
Okay. So Adonis resists half the damage. Adine, you're good. And X-Ray, you're also good. Oh, wait. Adine is the only one who's actually good. Everyone else is within 30 feet. So,
because I came back to try to save the horse.
Yeah.
Now I'm regretting it.
I was trying to fucking leave. I was going to leave on my next turn and be like, let's bounce.
All right, so everyone who failed, you are hit with 14 thunder damage. And as you think you've survived the shockwave, you feel a piercing necrotic energy pulse through you, doing 22 more damage.
Yeah.
All of you failed.
Fall back into
so
Osiris's slump.
Unconscious body. Yeah. We just like stand into each other and fall over.
We're just like on the lizard.
So, Adonis is alive. Is still up. Really. However, he hasn't been given any orders.
However, he can move on his own, though.
I mean, he's got a demon in him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only person who knows that's Sakura.
Yeah.
And he's still keeping up the guys. So there's no for sure.
I don't know if he likes me enough to ruin the guys yet.
That sounds like an odd or even roll.
It really does. Same with the lizard. Completely undead and controlled by a soul stone. So, all right. So continuing. So that was his action. And now Sakura. Roll your first death save.
Oh, no.
Roll the 2.
All right, so one fail. Adine, you're up.
Should I go back?
Can you heal from that far away?
Can I heal from that far away?
Yeah.
Let me see how far you are. I sure can.
All right.
That way you don't have to get any closer.
All right, so you have 10 HP now.
Me?
Yeah.
Woo!
As you go to sit up, you just feel like Osiris slump over next to you.
I'm just like,
And anything else, Adine?
So since technically healing word's a bonus action, I can still
correct,
cast
as long as
the
it's
spell?
an action and a bonus action.
Correct. We're gonna call lightning. Why not?
Okay. On which one? Or where, I guess.
Right
Okay.
here.
So if I remember right, post-call lightning real quick, that one, it's like you strike a 5-foot area and it goes out another 5 feet. Yeah. So each creature within 5 feet of that point. So the cylinder is 60 feet.
Of the storm, but not the lightning.
You basically conjured a storm that covers covers 60 feet. And you said which one did you point at that?
I said I centered the lightning right there.
Right here. Okay. Wow, you are smart, very smart, which I'm very happy about because sometimes when you guys pick your target, I ask little thought, really, really. There's perfection right there. You're going to do so much damage, and you're going to be so happy with yourself and me in a minute here.
Yay!
Because you're the first person.
And I'm still a good distance away.
Yeah. You're still safe. Yeah, you're totally good. You basically did this the best way possible. All right. So, deck save, deck save, deck save, deck save, deck save. 5 deck saves.
Are they
Scrolling
very
down.
dexterous?
They actually are not.
Oh, good.
So, I'm just going to go... Actually, I'm going to follow the initiative order. So, number 1 here succeeded and only took... How much was it? 18?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, he only takes 9. However... Well, we'll talk about this afterwards. Actually... Well, yeah, we're probably going to be talking about it now, or in just a second here. I promise I'll give him back in 1 second.
She said you're just messing with
Pinky
me.
promise.
She gets a massage the longer he
All right,
is.
number 2 there.
Yeah,
Failed.
she went to work out tonight, so that's what she was gone.
Oh.
Just after we started the stream till just a few minutes ago.
Nice.
All right, so minus 18. Yep, this is definitely happening now. Scroll down. The one friendly one also failed. There we go. And this one who's stuck
That makes sense.
also failed. Yeah, it does. What the hell? There we go. Okay. And but the last one, the one who's right here, the not true one, but the one who had the, was just trying to fight Osiris a minute ago. He crit succeeded and basically saw the lightning coming. He saw what you were doing and he just dodged, braced and dodged the entire impact.
What a bitch.
So, Livy, I've got this exciting ass news for you.
Did I level up?
You gained 6,300 XP. And you have the moment your lightning hit the ground and all of them took the damage, you felt the overwhelming light and heat of a level up.
So I get to be level 7 now?
You get to be level 7 now.
Woo!
It's happening.
Were you really 2 levels below me?
I'm level
Yes.
7 currently.
I've been level
Been
6
level 7.
for a while.
Wait. There we go. Okay. Yep. All right, so I have an official number now. All right, there we go. So, okay, anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. Istrick is going to attempt another... Well, he's moving. He's going to attempt another animal handling, and that's a crit success. So he's just something about the lightning and the battle going somewhat okay just kicked him into gear, and he just was yeah! And the horses are now, trying to book it. full speed. So as he does that, Bade does the exact same thing. Like, he sees the fear and everything else that's happening, and he's like, go. And even the injured horse is like, fuck this, and runs for it. And as that happens, our barely surviving friend, casts... What's this one? Ooh, that one looks good. Casts Elemental Weapon. So he gives his weapon fire damage on top of everything else, and then he swings his longsword 3 times.
At what? Oh, God.
At one of the other death knights.
I was like, the fuck?
I got it. So, our friendly one, his first hit hits, his second hit hits, or his second hit ties, so this other Death Knight's going to try to parry it, and he succeeds, doing, how much is that? 22 damage to our friend, and then the third hit hits, and you see one of these Death Knights collapse, and as its helmet falls off, you see a completely human face.
Okay, so not a real Death Knight. Doesn't have 200 fucking hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I got really excited. I was like, I'm transferring that stone so fast.
Yeah, and that's when Adonis gets replaced.
So...
It'll be the same, bro. It'll just be in a better fucking body.
Adonis 2.1.
3.0. It's that big of
Actually,
an improvement.
Technically, I would say because of what this guy is, you could make him a paladin. Because you could have both melee. Because he's a melee fighter with magic, you could make him a paladin or a cleric if you so chose. Because I had restrictions on like what types. Well, this guy's both.
But
so.
I would need to know if his AC is more or less, and his HP is more or less than Adonis, because it's pretty high up there right now with him.
So I'll say that based on the armor he has, you'll need to investigate after if you guys survive and stay here long enough. That's fair.
Like I say, if we survive, that's cute.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
I want from full HP to 0 in 2 rounds.
This guy is still stuck. So he's just still planted there, even though he got hit with lightning directly. And this guy is going to swing. The one above the friendly is going to swing at the friendly. And crit fails. But the friendly does not hit him. Lower AC. And then misses, and then his third strike, and it's so sad, kills the friendly. X-Ray, you're up.
Do they look like they're still interested in trying to kill us now that that guy's dead?
The actual Death Knight is still staring at all of you, yes. The ones that you're not sure about because you couldn't identify, well, the one's stuck not moving, and the other one is just, he's more focused on his kill that he just made.
Which one's the actual Death Knight?
The one who threw the Hellfire Orb at you is this one. He's the only one that you have confirmed is an undead, horrifying nightmare creature.
I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Him specifically, or both of them?
Everybody.
Both.
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so it depends where you're placing that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm placing it here, so it's going to hit everybody. All 3 of these guys.
I say a little more.
Zakora is exactly
A little
5
more
feet beyond it.
Following initiative order on these rolls, the first guy, which is the real Death Knight, he must have leaned into it.
Perfect.
Because that the flames, actually being undead, he didn't try to avoid it. That is his fault. So he just took double damage.
Dude.
And X-Ray is now level 10.
And X-Ray, you feel Odin's love.
Oh.
descend from the heavens into your body as you level up.
Yeah, I know. X-Ray's like level 18 already.
That's 124 damage in one turn.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that guy took that.
No.
The other guys, they both failed. They both failed as well. Yeah. So.
124 damage in one fucking turn.
Nice.
I just came a little.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
Anyone know what the next level is from? So, how much XP is it to get to level 10?
Hold on, I'm on the page. Hold on. So you have to have 64,000.
Okay, you're not there yet. All right.
Am I close?
I was gonna be really annoyed if you were already there.
Oh, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word and bring back Osiris.
Thank you.
Okay. And speaking of Osiris,
I need to know how much HP I get from the healing.
oh wait, anything else? X-Ray?
Just the healing, and I'm just going through, and I'm going to do that in just a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Take your time, but Osiris, let's assume you're awake since he did heal you.
Yes.
And yeah.
Seven health points, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd make it this far, so I'm kind of. So I feel like it's more of a get the fuck out of here type of moment, but
You can still use dash. And the lizard is alive. And Sakura is
I
alive.
can't. Can I force the lizard to move, or since Sakura is in control of it?
You can always jump up on the carriage too.
That's true.
Right. Okay. So then, yes. I am going to. Move over to the carriage that Victor's driving. And no, the middle. Left. And you know what? Just for the sake, since we've already pissed him off, I'm gonna cast Hold the Did on our bad friend here. Yeah.
Guess what?
No. Told the Did.
Okay. All right. He has to make a Wisdom save, and he succeeded. And is that one where he takes half damage, or is that a no damage?
So, if the target. If it saves, it's good.
Yeah, it would explicitly say it. So, Yep. All right. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay. The real Death Knight steps forward. And as it gets a little closer to you, it swings its long sword one time at... No. That would be no time. It casts... This is not how I want to play this. No, I'm going to play it how I want to. Okay. He takes one step forward, and with that step, another destructive
leave you
wave.
alone, bro. Jesus Christ.
Too late for that.
As he gets up fucking close to my face, does he look rough or does he look like he's still in tip-top shape?
His armor has a couple dents in it, but as far as you can tell, the spiritual creature underneath seems like it's still going strong.
What's the radius on that again?
That is 30 feet.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to say a word.
This time.
God damn it. All right.
Say what?
Adam was gonna move and
So-
he forgot to say it.
Let me roll the damage here so I can tell... Basically, so I can tell some of you whether or not it's a waste of time to bother rolling. Alright, so I'm just going to say the obvious. Anyone with less than 17 health should just go back and cast.
There. I didn't actually.
Oh wait, actually, do roll. You roll.
Oh god,
crit.
okay.
What is it?
What am I rolling?
You said con
It's a
save.
con saving throw.
Oh my god, please be D20!
No, 14.
Nope.
Am I affected in this or no?
You are not
Oh,
included.
you're good. You're out of range. Yeah, it's everyone else, including I think Istrick this time.
No, they're in the carriage. They thought they bopped. I thought they biffed out.
Oh yeah, they're gone. That's right. He got the horses kicked on. So as far as I'm concerned, he's out of range. Yep. So what did you get?
Me? Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
unconscious again.
Wait, if Osiris
Okay.
Osiris was
You're
on the cart, so
unconscious.
he's out of range too.
Well, that's what I didn't know. Because leave by the time I got onto the carriage, they're gone before I got there.
He let you on to the
So
carriage.
Osiris, I let you onto the carriage actually. Yeah. So and they did take off as well. So I let you onto the carriage. That assumes the carriage. But were you last round or this round? Yeah, you're 21,
Yeah.
so that was this round. So yeah, no, that just happened. So you guys are within range. So
Picked on top of the carriage and like, yeah.
So he hits. So you are unconscious, but you're on the carriage this time.
Yeah.
You're not on it.
Now my dead body moves 60 feet.
And can you do me a favor and roll 1, 2, 3 war horses con saves for me? And Shelby, you're gonna be so happy with this one. Oh, and Adam, can you roll Adonis's?
I already did.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Adonis didn't make it either. Adonis, for the first time ever, his body was not able to hold. And as you see, like, one of his limbs rip off from the shockwave, the necrotic energy pushes the soul stone out. Sakura, you know what, just because of the already weird pact that I've given you, we're going to go with Sakura. It weirdly, almost, curiously, seems to land right
It just
on you.
lands.
Like,
It
it's
just lands
sitting
on me.
Yeah. Just right on you. It's like, that's odd. Anyway, but the good news, the lizard rolled a crit success. So it's good. The horses are all dead. Like all dead, including X-Ray's horse.
I was trying to get us the fuck away, guys. On part.
What about my horse?
No,
So actually,
Livy, you're
Your
nowhere
horse is
near.
okay because you're still away.
I know, but he said the horses
He just
are
meant the ones in the
all
radius.
dead.
I meant the ones that were
so
there.
in 2 weeks when
Okay.
it's just you and you're meeting the new party, you'll have a horse.
You have
right?
a horse. And you won't have an employer because he'll be dead too. Alright, so this will be the final round for tonight. Sakura, roll a death save.
You never told me how much damage I'm supposed to take, by the way.
Yeah, you never.
Oh,
I
34.
rolled a 17.
Roll 17? Okay, and now, Sakura, roll an Arcana check.
14?
Okay. You feel a sort of tugging in your mind.
Oh, sweet
Roll a wisdom
Lord.
save.
Is he going to take over my body? I swear to God, if this a-hole takes over my body. Nope, I rolled a 22.
Okay. You resist this, reaching into your soul and your mind.
We are going to have a discussion about that when I come back.
And the lizard moves of its own accord and begins to walk you guys away. Tries to run you guys away from the Death Knight for a moment. So it gets over here. Adine, What would you like to
I'm
do?
gonna call lightning again. That spell's still active.
All right, pick a spot because there's like 3 dudes, and they're just far enough apart that depending on where you pick, decides to get hit.
So I'm going to pick right here. So it's going to be that one and that one.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll that damage. There we go. 2 dex saves. Dex. Both fail. Both take the 14, meaning that you just did 28 more damage to Death Knights. And will someone quickly let me know? Oh, never mind. Not there yet, thank God. I was going to be so annoyed if I just gave Livy 2 level ups in a single sitting.
To be fair, it's well deserved. It's had for a very long time.
That is fair, but yeah, no, it's... Okay, so this is the final saving. This might be the end of someone in a real and not in a dream kind of way.
For who?
Istrik chooses to rage, seeing that the rest of you are fleeing and some of you don't even have transportation. He runs full speed at the Death Knight, directly at the real Death Knight, throws his lightning axe at it, doing 19 damage, and then as he comes to meet this thing face to face, rips it out of the thing and goes for the head, but misses. And yeah, this might be how I end the night. Here we go. The stuck Death Knight doesn't move. The Death Knight, being able to reach the lizard, attempts to hit as it runs by. Miss, hit. This thing has 19. You are so lucky.
He's undead. Isn't he, like, better?
He's resistant to necrotic damage now. That's why I'm like, oh, you are so lucky. The math with the resistance is like, oh, wow. So he took 14 damage. So he took a huge gash along the side, and you saw like the necrotic damage work its way in as it got hit on the last strike. But your lizard kept running. And with the end of the night, you see Istrik charge up his axe, and as he's getting ready to hit the Death Knight one more time, you see a sword go through Istrik's chest. The life leaves his eyes, and a massive bolt of lightning comes from the heavens and hits them both directly. When the dust clears, all you see is a helmet and an axe.
I don't see shit, but can I put an eyeball into that freaking helmet? Yeah.
Into that helmet?
I want to put an eyeball into that Death Knight helmet, brah.
So there's still a Death Knight right behind you.
That's an actual Death Knight too?
It's a questionable Death Knight. You guys haven't really investigated any further.
That's fair. But it did just attack you.
It did just attack you. So it is still going to try to kill you. But that's how we end the night. Istrik is gone.
Sad.
For like the 17th time.
Third. We had 3 lives. 4 if you count the dream.
There was an Istrik or whatever that we...
Of course there is. I'm going to make Istrik black tie, and he's going to be super formal, and like his rage will be like him undoing the cuffs of his sleeves of his suit and just being like,
let's fucking do this.
I see you've changed me to fisticuffs. Let me just undo my tie.
I'm so excited.
He is the most dapper barbarian ever.
I just got a new spell because I just unlocked 5th level spells.
Ooh.
Well, good, because you guys still have 2 Death Knights. Well, 1 and a still Death Knight to survive.
I think I can.
All right, guys. We'll start
kill
with
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it, and then we'll talk real quick. Thanks for joining us so late tonight. Next week, will the guys be visited by the vengeance of a dead man didn't save? Who knows?
Who's decide?
No, just kidding. I'm not. Yeah, thank you for joining us. As usual, I will keep trying to kill off every single party I deal with, and we'll see you guys next week for Rhyme. Guys, any announcements?
I don't think so.
No, nothing really. No, we got
All
Rhyme
right.
coming up, so stay up to date with our Facebook and our Discord.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.